Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited to bring you guys 8 live Legend League attacks using Dragon Rider totems here. Didn't do my attacks yesterday, was busy, and that's why I didn't have a video. So we'll get into attacks today. There's no crafted defense since there's brand new ones out, so it should be an easier day. Hopefully we can get a plus 320 again without those crafted defenses. So we get an easy base that we know how to triple right away. That is nice. So Dragon Duke's just going to come over here and get some good value for us. We'll go ahead and get a totem for him to support him a little bit longer. And he'll start getting some good value for us. I think we'll start Queen down here at 6 o'clock just because Dragon Duke's going to go up and we want to fly opposite of the Dragon Duke here. Sorry guys, my dog is destroying my door right now. You could hear her in my video that I posted yesterday too, so I need to let her in 1 second. Actually, I'm going to let her in right now while the Dragon Duke works. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get our siege barracks working. Queen is going to shoot an arrow, getting out sweepers, just one of them, that's okay. And let's fly in, so here we go. Duke did his job for the most part, we will take that. Let's get some reinforcement rock loons. Usually I like to go trigger the rage, but it was an invis, so I'm actually going to go ahead and overgrowth now. Minion Prince ability as well. And my warding is kind of split right now, so I'm just going to freeze here. We'll go totem, revive the Dragon Duke. What do we got coming out of the clan castle? Looks like some witches. Warden we're just going to save for a long time, apparently. Let's see. Alright, we'll go totem, freeze. And then once all those spell support wear off, we'll go ahead and pop the Warden ability since we hadn't used it to this point. But yeah, this is an easy base. We've tripled it multiple times before. It's definitely an easy layout. So there's the Warden ability and we'll be able to push through everything. So glad we could get a triple even with our pup distracting us a little bit first attack. That's kind of funny. Yeah, nice and easy triple. I'm going to get verse of the day at the end of the video for today, but just wanted to get into 8 live Legend League attacks. We'll hopefully crush some bases, go 8 for 8, get the 320, and then yeah, I'll have the verse at the end for today. So there is a nice triple. Let's keep it rolling. Alright, what do we get next? Let's see, we get double rage, pretty strong base here. I think I want to fly with my Duke up here maybe. Starting on this multi-archer and let him kind of funnel this whole 12 o'clock section. That's my plan here. I don't think he'll go get the multi-inferno tower. It would have been nice if he did that, but I don't think he's going to. Go ahead and stun here. Alright, he's gonna go get the air defense, then the super wizard tower, and then he'll pop this rage compartment and then I'll fly into it. So Queen will come in at 3 o'clock here. She'll get a good arrow on an air sweeper and maybe an air defense or two. So we'll go ahead and get that rolling now. Yeah, I definitely missed that arrow badly, but that's alright. Let's see. Final cleanup just to get this all working. Actually going to totem and fly in now. I should have waited a second for my Queen and siege barracks, just so this rage section would become unraged. So I started a little too soon right there, that's okay. So we'll have to get an early freeze, get a Duke revive just so he'll start healing up through this Warden ability. And we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna get 4 rocket loons just to get a multi-inferno on the flank here. Good minion prince ability now. We'll poison the enemy minion prince and totem for him. Go ahead and freeze this section. Did we get the long shot on the freeze? Not quite. Just gonna overgrowth that section as well once the rage pops here in a moment. Right there. Another totem for the long shot. And at this point we're looking pretty good. That air defense is gonna go down now. Long shot is about to die. So we have 2 totems just for this back end air defense at 9 o'clock, and then 1 for the scatter shots once they are on overgrowth here in a moment. So pretty clean attack there, guys. I think the Dragon Duke got beautiful value for us at the start of the attack. That was very helpful, you know, allowing us to fly in where we did and go through the base pretty easily there. So we will take it. Let's keep it rolling. 2 for 2. Again, hoping for a 320 day, just because there's no bomb hive, there's no crafted defenses today. So this will be the easiest attacking day of this season. So definitely should get a 320. That is the goal. Just got to stay locked in and have good, solid plans. I saw Itsu's video this morning. Oh, darn, I forgot the new gold pass started today. So we don't have the reduced request time for troops. So I'm just going to have to use raid medals today. So I'll turn my phone off here. But yeah, I saw Itsu's video, and stars is like, I don't know, 8 for 8, 9 for 9, whatever, however long this season has been going so far. He's got a 3-star every single day with this army, which is crazy. So if he can do that, I should be able to get a 320 when there's no crafted defenses today, right? Using his same army. So, all right, double poison base. This is a weird base. Really weird base. Let's go get a funnel down here. Nice. Dragon Duke flew where we wanted him to. I'm just going to stun now, just because that air defense would be annoying for a while if we didn't. Alright, yeah, so Duke's getting a good funnel, and then we'll be able to fly in straight at the Town Hall. Actually, I'm going to fly in at this 6 o'clock compartment. So Duke's going to, you know, do his own thing for a while over here, and then we'll revive him, and he'll be able to get good value opposite of our army here in a moment as well. Duke can get out the Royal Champion, not quite, but he got good value for us. And again, we'll be able to fly in from 6 o'clock, head to the Rage compartment I don't know why I said Rage compartment, the Revenge Tower pretty early here. Good arrow for an air defense on the back end. And we'll go ahead and fly in here. Get one Inferno working way over there just because there's a lot of trash buildings over there still. Let's see here. Get a nice totem right there. Nice totem right there. Get the poison working, skelly spell working. Go ahead and freeze this whole heavy compartment. And minion prince ability as well. Warden ability now. We'll get a revive working. I'm going to overgrowth this compartment right here. Man, my dogs are being needy today. My other pup is barking like crazy in the living room. You can probably hear her, and I'm gonna have to let this other pup out in a moment again. Oh man, I was a little distracted with my pups. My Dragon Duke is probably gonna die. Need a totem. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I think we should be fine here. 1 second. 1 second here. Alright, totem. We'll just go boom, boom. We should be good. Oh my goodness. I got you. Crazy dogs. Alright, 3 for 3. Love to see it. We are rolling. Got a text message here. 1 second. Okay. Alright. 3 for 3. 5 more. We are 8 minutes in. Let's keep going. What do we get here? Invis Rage core base. Got to get in the core, and we 3-star. So I need to funnel. I think we just funnel 6 and 9 here. Dragon Duke at 9. Queen will funnel at 6. And then hopefully we'll be able to fly into the heavy Town Hall compartment. Nice early stun there. And we'll get an Inferno working on this storage already. We'll go Siege Barracks here. And Sweeper and Invis triggered, very nice. Alright, now we just need to be patient and let Queen, oops, I didn't mean to place 2 Inferno Dragons like that right away. So we'll totem for them. Now we will fly in here. And yeah, I think we should have pathing now to fly into the core very nicely. So love to see that. I'm trying to decide where I want rocket loons. Don't need them yet. We're warded now though. Got a beautiful freeze, getting all of this frozen right here. Totem, 1, 2, 3, freeze again. And this base should be tripled pretty easily here. We'll get a freeze for the back end defenses. Revive, totem, totem. Go ahead and just get rocket loons and clean up back here. This base is gone for sure with plenty of extra spells left over. We'll go totem and totem. Don't even need an overgrowth here or one last totem. So nice crushing attack. These bases are never good if you can get into the core, right? These bases try to prevent you from getting into the core, and that's how you can 1-star them. But if you get a queen arrow to trigger, if you funnel out each flank and make sure that your army can fly in, it's a free 3-star for sure. So love to see that. 4 for 4. We are halfway done. Let's keep it rolling. I'm tempted to go do my attacks on my main account if we keep rolling through, or sorry, on my alt account. If we keep rolling through bases quickly, maybe we could do a full double legend day and try and get plus 320 on each account. That'd be kind of cool. It would definitely be a long video though, so we'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. First, we gotta stay focused and get the other 4 3-stars here still. So right away, I just want to fly in here, guys, but I usually regret when I do that because the king is usually what gets targeted and my duke doesn't get as much value as he should. I know that happened in my last video, so I'm gonna go ahead and resist that temptation to fly in right there. So we'll just go right here with the duke, see what value he can get at this 6 o'clock compartment for us. Go ahead and stun nice and early. Baby drag and minion working for some trash. And yeah, if he could go get out this air defense over here by the fast attack, that would be super nice value. I'm gonna actually totem to make sure that's possible. And let's see here. Yep, so air defense goes down. We just have a bunch of mortars out here. Those Teslas should go down with death damage. Very nice. All right, so I'm just gonna place like a couple Infernos over here. Just start clearing all that trash. Queen's gonna come in up here. She's gonna get an air defense and air sweeper, hopefully. Missed the air sweeper pretty badly, that's all right. All right, Skelly spell. And we are flying in. There's a lot of trash buildings out here, so the minion prince is going to be busy for a while clearing all that. Nice, we just lured so many traps with that lava hound. That was very nice. We'll go ahead and totem here. All right, minion prince can finally pop ability because he's done with all the trash. We will go ahead and warden ability now as well because we're hitting more traps still. Going to freeze this. Poison. Rocket loons can come in on just here to lure the poison. I'm glad we thought to do that. I almost forgot to do that. Going to overgrowth, a air sweeper. I need to get my duke alive. Where's my duke at? I should have revived him way sooner. I was kind of not paying attention. Got some really good totem spells all spread out right there. One final totem spell for the heroes, and this should be a nice overwhelming 3-star for sure. This is a big overkill. Love to see that. So feel like that was a really good approach. Our Dragon Duke just got great value for us, clearing out so many trash, or not even trash, just like defenses and buildings over here, and allowed us to fly in pretty smoothly. So that was definitely a good approach. I'm glad I didn't just send the Duke in at 3 o'clock like I originally wanted to, because this attack would have gone way differently for sure. Wouldn't have been this big of an overkill. So love to see that. We are rolling 5 for 5, I believe. Yeah. All right, 3 more. Stay locked in. We're 14 minutes in. All right, what do we got here? Double rage, spread out base. So pretty solid base. I'd like to just get queen at 6, let her clear trash buildings. Duke will funnel hopefully everything over here at 9, and I'll send my army right here at 7. We'll deal with this first rage compartment pretty easily, and then the second rage compartment. Actually, I'm going to do everything I just said, guys, but I'm going to flip my plan because this is the baited expected approach. So I'm just going to start from up here instead. So Duke will fly in actually up here at 12. Queen will funnel 3. We'll fly in at 2. Again, reason I changed my mind on the fly right there is because this is usually a least baited approach, especially like most people are right-handed, right? So they like to attack from the bottom of the base. That's a little like easier. I don't know if that made sense, but hopefully it did. All right, let's see. We'll get a stun now for the long shot as well. That's what we were mainly hoping to be able to stun right there. So Duke did good things, got his value. I'm gonna start my army first before my queen on this base, just because if I start queen too early, she could die too soon, and obviously we don't want that. So Duke did pretty good. We'll take it. We'll go go ahead and get our Lava Hound in. Dragon Riders. Army is working. And let's see here. Now we'll go ahead and get Queen just to get an arrow through everything, get a sweeper. We will Warden ability now. Going to Totem. Going to freeze a couple heroes and a multi-inferno right there. Good Duke working nice and early for us. Skelly spell out here to support. Sorry guys, I'm not talking much. I'm trying to focus here. We'll go freeze. Minion Prince ability soon. There's a nice overgrowth. And this is looking good. Minion Prince will just do now. Still need a Totem long shot. He hasn't gone out this whole attack. It's a little unfortunate. Usually you don't want that to be the case, but we should be fine with all our heroes alive. A decent amount of our army left. I guess there's only a few Dragon Riders there, but one Fatal Totem for this overgrowth section, and we should be looking decent. I think we can push through, even though the long shot again has stayed alive this whole time. We still got the Minion Prince with Phoenix. We got Duke being able to recover hit points, and decent amount of army left for sure. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having a whole Legend season without crafted defenses. It would be so much easier, but I don't know, that would kind of be not very fun, because I feel like defense wouldn't do very good either, and the game's already easy enough. I feel like for the most part it's in an easy state, at least easier than it was like a month ago. So yeah, maybe we do need crafted defenses, but we will take it. I think that's a 6-for-6 start. So we're rolling. Love to see it. All right. Yep, 2 more to go. Stay locked in, get this 320 today. Double poison base. I think I fly at 1 fire spitter and get a fast attack if I can. Problem is, long shot will be shooting my Duke that whole time. Maybe I fly. I actually really like this 12 o'clock compartment. This is where I'm going to fly with Duke. I think he could get out pretty decent value for us. We'll stun once the Queen steps up a little bit more, so I'll go ahead and Totem early. Save a little bit more hit points. And let's see, there's the stun finally. Very nice. So this air defense isn't quite going to go out, I don't think, but I can rocket loon it to make sure it does go out. So that's what I'll do. Oh, it went out to the death damage, so I wasted 1 rocket loon right there. We were able to lure that poison, which is important. I'm going to go ahead and fly up here. So let's get some Infernos working. Where will this Hound go? I think this Hound will go all the way down this bottom side, so I'll place it down here to make sure that is the case. Let's get a good Queen Arrow, hopefully get out an Air Sweeper and Air Defense. That was beautiful. All right, I need a Warden and Minion Prince. That would be helpful. Let's see. We'll Skelly. We will Totem. And we're flying in pretty tightly to the Town Hall for the most part now, I think. Okay, good Warden ability. Good Minion Prince ability as well. I'll go ahead and revive the Duke now just because, and get some Rocket Loons for this multi-archer, just because we have a nice Minion Prince ability working for us. So I want to take full advantage of that. We'll get an overgrowth for this whole poison compartment. Totem, and I'm actually just going to freeze this compartment again to save our Dragon Duke as long as possible. Clean up working. Alright, enemy Royal Champion is going to kill our Duke, which is not ideal, or kill our Minion Prince. Duke goes down there. We still have so many Dragon Riders though, you guys. I think we should be okay, even though our 2 strongest heroes have died. So we'll go nice Totem right there. We just need to support all these Dragon Riders and we should be okay. Yeah, we'll be good. And I'll get 1 final Totem on the back end over here. Very nice. Alright. Got a little crazy right there. Minion Prince died too soon. Duke died way too soon. Maybe I could have waited a little bit longer to revive the Dragon Duke. But that's alright, we'll take it. If this was a crafted defense base, I don't know that we would have tripled. That was just a little sloppy. Just because my Dragon Riders, some flew in the core, some were still flying down here. Like, my Queen and Siege Barracks should have came in sooner on this base for sure. But to make our pathing a little tighter for our Dragon Riders. But thankfully, we weren't punished for that. And still able to get a 3-star there. Alright. excited for CWL too. I might do a couple CWL videos. If you're still watching at this point, let me know if you want to see each day of CWL. I could do at least like one attack on, you know, my main account for CWL each day if you guys want to see that, if you care to watch CWL. All right. We know this base. We've tripled it before. Let's stay focused and make sure we can get it done. Going to send Duke right here. We'll get an early totem for an air defense and the enemy Dragon Duke. Trying to get a couple reinforcement rocket launchers to get out that air defense. Get a nice stun. I guess that air defense didn't go out yet. Okay, what do we need to poison? What is that? Just witches? Oh no, there is a furnace there, it looks like. Alright, so Duke did his job. Now I will fly in from the bottom at 6 o'clock. Hopefully get a good air defense arrow here in a moment. Oh my goodness, guys. I just popped my siege barracks and then missed my arrow. I don't know what I just did right there, but I gotta lock in. I don't want to sell my 320 right here on this last account to dumb mistakes like that. Alright, good minion printability. That is beautiful. I will overgrowth now. I will revive. And then I will warden ability. Okay, how are we looking? How are we looking? Let's see. Totem over here for a super wizard tower. Totem for the long shot. Totem over here. Another totem here. We'll go freeze. And final freeze, and we should be okay, even with the sloppy queen arrow and popping my siege barracks way too soon. That's funny. Yeah, this got way too close, but thankfully we'll be able to push through. So there's the 320. Love to see it. Was definitely hoping we would be able to get the 320 today without crafted defenses, because I don't think y'all realize how strong that bomb hive was, guys. Like, that bomb hive was so crazy. Like, it made Legend League a lot tougher for sure. So I'm glad it's gone. Excited for the new seasonal defenses. I'll be using the air bombs. I think that's going to be strong because air is going to be the meta. It already is, and it will continue to be, especially with the new dragon levels. So that's what I'll be using to hopefully try and counter air attacks. I know there's still a lot of like cheesy thrower armies out there, so the lava launcher would be good to counter those, but I don't think you even can counter that army. It's just cheesy and it has way too much HP. So there's the 320, guys. Love to see it. Nice 320 day. We're only 22 minutes in. Only, that's kind of a long video. But let's just go have some fun. Let's go get some alt account attacks in and maybe get a 320 over here too. So guess we'll do a long day of attacking here. Make sure we got our army. All right, let's get it. Let's get another 320 real quick, guys. I didn't plan on having a full double legend day, but might as well, especially since I didn't upload yesterday, because I didn't attack on either account. So let's see here. Duke will fly in. Okay, ready? I'm gonna get a couple Rackalons to force my Duke to go where I want him to on this attack. I want him just to go into this long range and maybe go up and get this multi-inferno tower. I don't think he'll be able to do all of that, but it'd be nice if he could. Early totem spell for the long shot. He actually might be able to. Yeah, he should be able to. As long as he can get through this long shot soon enough. We're going to get some cleanup for some trash buildings out here. Okay, nice. So he does get the value we wanted. Let's see. I kind of want this archer tower to go down. So I'm going to send one dragon rider there. One inferno to clear trash. And then we're just going to fly from down here. Getting out a couple air defenses, hopefully. With this arrow. Just one. But we'll get that close one here soon, I believe. We can go ahead and fly in now. I like this entry. We'll deal with this first rage compartment, and then the second one on the back end we can overgrowth, and we should be in a good spot. Alrighty, let's see here. When do I want to? I'll minion prince now to deal with this first rage compartment, and then warden ability as well. As soon as I pop warden, I'll revive my Duke. Poison. We will freeze right here. We will totem right here. totem for enemy queen, totem for scatter shot, totem for all of this right here. Duke is possibly gonna die here. We'll totem for enemy royal champion, and then yeah, we'll just overgrowth this rage compartment and 3-star the base. So love to see that. I think that was a really good approach. I really liked that plan. Final totem for the last air defense. Yeah, that was solid. I like that. I like that plan for sure. So Duke got good value at 3. You know, we were able to start queen down at 6, and then that just allows us to have a straight path all the way to this first rage compartment at 9. You saw how we dealt with it. Warden ability, minion prints. Second rage compartment, we had, you know, a lot of good spread out totems, but then just overgrowth. And look at this, guys. Overgrowth wears off. Our army is fully healthy for the most part. Queen just got zapped, but we had all of our heroes healthy and plenty of dragon riders. Like this base is completely gone. So I like that. That was a really good approach. I don't think I had seen this base before, so I think we dissected that well. Taking out again 3, then 6, then we flew to 9 and to 12. That was pretty simple and executed that pretty well. So we are 9 for 9 on the day. Let's get a 16 for 16 double plus 320 day. Again, not crazy impressive because there's no crafted defense, but still happy with that, you know. Still love getting 320s. So double poison. I think Duke just gets crazy value here, right? With a Skelly spell. I think we have to go get out this compartment. So let's do it. Let's do it. We'll go totem. Just to allow me to hit my stun ability just a little bit sooner, right? Or a little bit later, right there. Oh, he's gonna go get out the long shot. Interesting. I was not planning for that. So we'll get a couple rocket loons. Okay, interesting. I definitely was not expecting that, but I'm not like too sad about it. Let's see. Where do I want to fly? I think we just fly up here, right? We get out this first air sweeper. Or maybe not. We'll get out 2 air defenses and 1 of the air sweepers. We'll take that. That's still a good arrow. I was wanting to get this closer one, but that's okay. Let's see. We'll fly in here. Got to place them a little bit low to go get out this multi-archer tower since we didn't fully funnel that out. And let's see. We're looking good. Nice. Poison is lured on the giant. That's a lot better than it being lured on my dragon riders, right? Good freeze with minion prints right there. I'll go ahead and revive very soon. Once this warden ability is timed and popped right there. We'll overgrowth right here. Totem and freeze this compartment. A couple rocket loons to support, plus cleanup. How's my army looking up here? We need a totem on the minion prince. We need a totem on the royal champion. Another totem for the enemy minion prince. Getting some cleanup working. This base is crushed as well. Love to see that. Just got to deal with this core overgrowth section, but we have totems to be able to do that. And that should go down very nicely. Love to see that. Love to see it. Pretty locked in, good planned attacks. I feel like today, I feel like we're approaching the bases where we should be. Dragon Duke is getting good value and funnel for us to start our attacks. Queen is supporting, clearing the opposite flank, and we're able to send our Dragon Riders where we want to almost every single attack today, it seems like. So, love to see that. Things are going well. Let's keep them moving. Hopefully get, again, a double plus 320. That would be sweet. So, here we go. What do we get now? Same thing. We just got to get in the core, and this is an easy base if we can fly into the core right away. So, I'm just going to clear 12 and 9 and fly in. So, Duke, we want to come in opposite of Monolith. Monolith is kind of down closer to the 9 o'clock side, so we're going to start the Duke up here at 12 o'clock or really 1 o'clock just to stay away from that Monolith, but get a funnel on this side for us. It's done here. I think he flies up to air defense. If that's the case, I'm not going to delay. We don't have an invis in the core, but I'm still going to shoot the arrow through the core to get out an air sweeper. Duke is going to die right there, but he got good value for us. Queen needs to wait a second and get to work because she actually has a lot to funnel because a bunch of Teslas popped up there. So I didn't mean to place all my rocket loons right there. That's all right. We won't have back-end rocket loons. Unfortunate, but that's right. Our army is going to be flying in where we need them to, so we should be looking good here. Warden ability now. Minion Prince ability as well. I will overgrowth one whole back end compartment like this. I will freeze the core. We will totem, and totem. Get an early expected poison right there. And we'll get a totem right here to support what little army we do have down on this bottom side right now. Totem here. Alright, so our army could easily get zapped right now just because the Revenge Tower and Super Wizard Towers are strong, so I need really good totems for both of those to make sure those go out. We still had a full healthy Duke and Minion Prince, so I shouldn't have been too worried, I guess, but I just know the combination of 2 Super Wizard Towers and that Revenge Tower can instantly zap your Dragon Riders. Like, they could die in a second, you know, so had to get some good totems there to make sure we could get the 3-star, but love to see that. That is that just 2 for 2 on the alt now, I believe? What are we, 31 minutes? That's either 2 for 2 or 3 for 3 on the alt here, but yeah, we're rolling. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. That was 3 for 3, so 5 more attacks to go. Let's get it done. Really solid double rage base. This is actually my base that I run on defense, just flipped. So this is a really good base, but thankfully I kind of know how to approach it. Let's see. This is throwing me off with it being flipped right now. Let me lock in, remember my plan here. Okay, so Queen will get an arrow. All right, let's fly in here. I'm not really talking, guys, because this is a difficult base. If I'm gonna fail an attack, it's gonna be this one, so I gotta lock in. Let's see. Let the poison wear off. Early Queen to get 2 air defenses, and let's fly. Let's fly. All right. Skelly, poison, Minion Prince, nice. Totem. We will Warden ability finally. Queen got zapped, but we knew she would. Overgrowth. Freeze. Oh no, my Dragon Duke. I'm gonna fail this base, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't support my Dragon Duke long enough. So I think we will get our first drop to battle today. This base is really, really good though, even without crafted defenses. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's why I'm rocking this base. It's crazy strong for sure. Final totems. I don't think we can push through even with Phoenix on Minion Prince, just because this heavy 6 o'clock compartment is still very healthy. All the defenses are up, so yeah. No clickbaity title today saying I went 320 on both accounts. I don't clickbait anyway, but would have been nice to have the plus 320 on each account, but is what it is. We'll keep it rolling. This is gonna be a super long video. I was hoping to at least get the double or the full perfect day for having the video be so long, but yeah, this will be low 90s, and we'll just wait for the Minion Prince to clear out what he can. My Queen was placed too soon. She died too soon, didn't get her value. That's part of why we failed. My entry wasn't the cleanest. I think Dragon Duke maybe should have came in over at 11. I don't know. This base just being flipped, like, low-key threw me off. I forgot my plan and how I approached this base, so I don't know. Should have taken a second to focus and make a better plan, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to go pop 1 rage compartment, but I should have popped the opposite rage compartment instead of the one I was already going to be flying into with the Dragon Duke. So that's all right, guys. We're still happy with this day, but yeah. If you guys want that base, it's super strong. I'd be happy to link it below. That's what I'm running on my main account. Very strong base right there. Difficult to 3-star for sure. Let's see. Weird base, invis. I'm just gonna Duke over here. Arrow and queen at 12, fly in from 7:30, or sorry, 10:30. Good stun right here in a second once some of these archers come out. Got a bunch of witches in the clan castle. All right, queen can already start working. We're just gonna trigger the invis in the core here with her arrow. Duke dies, totem. I can't fly in quite yet because queen hasn't finished funnel, but I'm going to try. I think we waited long enough. Lava Hound went to the opposite side that I wanted it to, but that's right. It got every trap in the game still. That is nice. Alright, Warden ability. Minion Prince ability. We'll get a freeze here for the queen, enemy queen to support our queen. I'm just going to overgrowth this bottom compartment right now. We'll freeze here. Get the Dragon Duke back in the fight here. We'll totem to support our queen and the last couple Dragon Riders that are up top over there. Snipe and air defense, always nice when you can do that. Got a totem for this second wizard tower. I got one of them with my totem, but I needed to lure both of them. And this base is completely gone. Alright, totem for the royal champion, and that should be all we need. Very nice. Again, just a compact core base. If you fly in, you 3-star. It's that simple. You just have to make sure you completely funnel one corner, funnel the other, allowing your army to fly in, right? So we've seen like 3 of these compact core bases. It's very simple if you know how to create a funnel and if you're patient enough. If you start your army too soon, you could get in trouble. That's where, again, I let my queen and siege barracks work at 12 o'clock before starting them, just to make sure they would fly into that monolith, but then into the core of the base. So love to see that. Glad we could bounce back after our only fail of the day, unfortunately, but 3 more to go. We'll wrap it up. It'll be around 45 minutes for the video probably. Here's a weaker base. It's still a solid double rage base. Again, I'm tempted always to just fly into this town hall and get crazy value with the Duke. I just don't think that's the play. So instead, I'll let the queen lure me in to a rage compartment right here. So we'll place Duke here. We'll totem, and we will stun everything once it's raged right there. Baby drive working. Plus an archer or 2. We'll get a minion up here. Alright, what do we got in the clan castle? Just witches again, it looks like. Oh, there was a furnace. I should have poisoned the furnace because the witches are going to die to the Duke's death damage anyway. So that furnace unfortunately won't be poisoned this whole attack. Where do I want to fly? So right now, guys, I could either fly at 6 or I could fly up here at 2. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I just go 6 because I go behind 2 air sweepers and 2 fire spitters, right? So might as well take advantage of that if we can. Queen can just get an arrow, whatever, just through the base. That's fine. And let's fly. Let's fly. All right. Clean up over here for trash. We'll get a real early warden ability just to support all of our army while we're all alive and healthy and together right now. Don't need rocket loons anywhere yet. Minion prints, I'll go ahead and do now just to slow down most of this. What's it called? Rage compartment over here. Gonna overgrowth this core to support my Dragon Duke. Rocket loons to support my Duke as well. We'll get a totem up top there. My Duke is going through it right now because he's not able to be raged. All these trash buildings didn't go down. I should have been patient with my archers and barb. Obviously just have to freeze this core right now and hope my Dragon Duke can get most of it down, but we should be fine here. We still have healthy minion prints and a little bit of an army down here at, like, what is that, 11 o'clock. So love to see that. Duke actually doesn't even die. He did his job, was able to get all that out for the most part. Very nice. And there's another triple we're rolling. So 2 more attacks. We are, what is that, 13 out of 14 on the day, I believe, with no crafted defenses, but we'll take it. We will take it. This is probably gonna be my longest video on the channel. All right. Here we go. What do we get? Double poison. I've seen a lot of double poison bases today for some reason. Get a fast attack, get a revenge tower, lure a spell tower, and probably clan castle troops. Maybe get out minion prince. That's beautiful value to me, so I'm gonna take it. We will totem in a moment. 3, 2, 1, here. And stun right here. Poison 2 furnaces. Get out the revenge, get out the fast attack. Yeah, that's really good value. So now we either fly in at this area at 11 or this area down here at like 6-ish. I'm gonna go ahead and fly up here. So we'll get siege barracks to funnel this opposite side for us. Queen will hopefully get out 2 air defenses with her arrow here. Very nice. And let's fly. Let's fly. I don't know why I keep saying that today. Alright, totem on queen. Minion prince ability through everything we're flying into right away. Skelly working early. Warden nice and early as well. Duke. Clean up. Freeze. Totem. Totem. Overgrowth here. I should have left the air defense accessible to be able to get with rocket balloons right now, but that's alright. Totem and freeze. And I think we get this one here. Totem for the champ one more time. Final totem for the last air defense once it's on overgrowth, and this is a nice triple again. So we are rolling, guys. Love to see it. Dragon Rider Totem's best army in the game. I've been saying it, gonna keep saying it. It's very, very strong, very fun to use. There's a reason Stars is perfect this whole season reset with this army. He uses the Flame Flinger a lot too. There's always pretty good value to get with the Flame Flinger. I just honestly don't really look for it. That's something I could definitely improve upon, and I think I would be a lot more consistent. My average trophies would be higher if I incorporated the Flame Flinger into multiple attacks each day like Stars does. I'm honestly just impatient. I don't like watching my Flame Flinger work for one whole minute, and if it dies too soon, you don't get the value with the Flame Flinger, you can be in big trouble. So the Flame Flinger does need a little bit more skill to use successfully. So I like to just take my guaranteed value with the siege barracks most of the time, personally. But obviously I like flying in from 9. That gets good value for us. Flying in down here though is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly in from 6, get out an air defense, maybe a scatter shot, maybe a fast attack, but it'll create really good pathing for us to be able to fly into this monolith right away. Queen can come in up top here and shoot an arrow through the... Actually, you know what, guys? I'm changing everything I just said. Totem. We're going to fly in here and fly into the town hall sooner than later so we can go behind 2 fire spitters. I really don't want to stun already, but I'm going to. Duke actually didn't really get much value at all right here, but that's okay. Let's see, can he trigger the invis for us so I don't have to waste my arrow on it? That would be really nice. He's not going to. Darn it. Oh, it did. Nice. Perfect. I think the Angry Jelly did for us. That's awesome. All right, so now I can Queen Arrow in a different location. I was going to have to waste it through an invis spell tower, but now I can get out 2 air defenses instead, so I will take that. I will take that for sure. And now we can fly in here with a Skelly. Getting everything spread out. Queen might die early, but she's going to deal with the clan castle, which is ideal. We definitely prefer that. We'll get a totem here. We're in the building now. Furnace. Totem for the long shot once more. We'll Duke to get out this multi-inferno. Totem the scatter shot. Get a baby dragon working on these trash defenses down here. We'll totem here. I'm going to overgrowth this back end. Man, This long shot and minion prints are barely just now going down. That's crazy. Reinforcement Rockalloons for here. Final spell support on the overgrowth section. And we 3-star, nice. That was an interesting base. I've never seen this base before, but made me think for sure. It's kind of, I've seen, you know, variations of this base. That's kind of an old, semi-popular base, but don't think I've seen this exact version before, but very nice. There is the triple. I think we got one last attack, or was this the last one, guys? I think we have one more attack, so it'll be over 45-minute video. That's crazy. That's gonna be so long. I'd be amazed if someone sat through this whole 45-minute video, but if you did, I appreciate you. Thank you. That was last attack actually, so we are sitting at 45, nice. So 310, got the 320 on the main, just you know, failed on my base that I ran on defense. Was a really strong base, and I felt like my Duke didn't get great value, and I didn't start him where I should have. So that was the analyzation for the one fail. Is that a word, analyzation? I don't know. I'm tired. This has been a long video. So anyway, appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you in tomorrow's video for a much shorter, just regular, probably like 8 live Legend League attacks on my main account video. That's the plan. So we'll see you then. Peace. Sorry guys, had to add this right quick. I'm not used to doing verse of the day at the end of the video, so I forgot it, but we're adding it in here. Today's verse comes from Matthew 5:44. It says, "But I say, love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you." One more time, "But I say, love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you." Very good verse. Wanted to get that in. Now I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.